Hey Gypsy, how are you? Just let me know what you sent for and you can post and we can get started. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, just let me know what you sent for because I got $8, so I don't know if it was for messages. No, oh, let me turn something on. Hold on. Let me go into studio. Give me a second. All right, I'm back. My bad. I had to take this call. Um, all right, boo, you could post. Hey, Jess. I need to update. Oh no, you're good. Um, Alright, I got you right now. Um, Alright, let's see, how is the Libra feeling towards Gypsy? Oh, right, you're leaving, right, Jess? So is it just you and your mom driving out there? Alright, let's see. How's the Libra? How is Libra feeling towards Gypsy? Oh, okay. How long is the drive again? How is he feeling towards Gypsy? Okay. All right, I have the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, the Page of Wands reversed, the Death card reversed, the Four of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. Let me get um I get this like sense of like he could be one of those moods that he gets in, is what I'm gonna say. Like one of those moods that he gets in. This could have, honestly, I feel like it has nothing to do with you. It's just affects, there could be something going on with his finances that's kind of just affecting his mood in general. So yeah, it's coming from like him being unreliable. Like, his energy sometimes can be very unreliable, and that's how it's showing up today. Like it's showing up as like, this is, he sees you, so you're showing up as Nine of Pentacles. So he has you like on a certain pedestal, sees you as self-sufficient, very independent, almost even to like, I would say like luxury. But there's challenges in this connection with the Five of Wands. There's a sense of like, um, I feel like where the tension comes in is that maybe you're more of a person that, and I was just having a conversation about this yesterday. Like sometimes you get, like I've gotten readings, I'm gonna speak specifically about me, where someone has told me like, oh, like he's going through like personal things that, and until he resolves those things, he won't be able to come through for you. But I'm like, no, that's not really how relationships work, right? Like you can still, life could be happening and you still can make time for your person, right? But I feel like him, and I've gotten this from him before a lot, where it's like, if one thing, and I feel like it has to do with it's finances. If his finances are not straight, his whole world is upside down, right? And I feel like that's what I'm getting from here. It's like, it's not about you, why this energy is here, because you're showing up like he has you on a pedestal, but he is showing up as someone that lets things affect everything going on. So I'm getting, he still looks at you as a solid investment, because the Four of Pentacles for me is showing up as a solid investment. So it's not like he, again, it starts and ends with you. It's the middle that has nothing to do with you. And it's his like resistance to change. And I'm gonna say like there could also be like inner purging, where like his, I want to say shadow side. I don't really use that term, but that's what Spirit is using, is almost like dying down, and there could be like a push pull right now. So it's almost like I would say he's repeating negative patterns, but I don't see that lasting, to be honest. It's just today, or I would say in the current energy, he's kind of being a little self-absorbed. He's kind of like being avoidant. Um, I just heard not today. So He could just be, I don't feel like this. I honestly don't. If I feel like this energy was towards you, I would tell you. This energy is not towards you. I think he's just having like, again, energetically, like he could just be having a shitty day or, you know, just a shitty circumstance. It's kind of like he's in the mood. Um, with you, I feel like how he's feeling is, again, you're a solid investment. I feel like when he does focus on you, right? I'm getting like wanting to release the past and focus on more on like the future, wanting to evolve, wanting growth. More so like I see him focusing on the next phase and not really dwelling on the past. So it's like I really do feel like he's working on himself. Because I heard inner child again. I think I heard that the last time I read for you. I don't know if it was you, but I just heard inner child. So I feel like yeah, you see the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like he's more focused when it comes to you on a new opportunity that's more stable. Yeah, with the world. So you see, like, this is like closing out a chapter, focusing more on the bigger picture, um, and evolving. Yeah, the Hierophant. See, there is like he's focused on like a higher level of commitment here, to be honest. And it's coming from like I do feel because like I said, like with the Death card reverse, it's like he's fighting something, right? He's feeling a little stuck. But with everything else around it, because even the Four of Swords for me is a card where it's like, even though you're not taking much action or you're not taking action at all, like you're retreating, it's all about like focusing on like what's next. When it comes to the connection. Um, the only thing I see here when it comes, like you may not be getting like communication. Communication feels a little shut down right now. Um, yeah, his energy is just a little unreliable at times. Is what I'm gonna say. Show me the Page of Wands reverse. And I don't know if he's like this, Gypsy. Like, if you've ever witnessed this, where he could be like one of those people that's like, um, I guess this would be pessimistic. Like, oh, why me? Why did that happen to me? Um, I feel like he can get like that. Show me the Page of Wands reverse, the Hermit and the Moon with the Six of Wands reverse. Yeah, I'm just getting a retreated energy when it comes to communication. When it comes to communicate, he's standing back. But I'm gonna say there's a lot of spiritual cards here. With the Moon, the Hermit, the Hierophant, even the Death card, even though it's in the reverse, it's a lot of spiritual things that are happening. So like in the spiritual realm, I do feel like it could be a little heavy for him right now, but I feel like it's all working out. Like it's almost like I would say like during this time he's retreating, but it is gonna be a thing where he's gonna later on put the effort in. I do feel like he's committed. The Eight of Pentacles is here. So he is committed to his growth right now. So that is a good thing for you, the connection. You said he does. That's how he ended. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, why me? Like he gets very victimish. Um, and that comes from like sometimes like I wouldn't say immaturity, but it does come from being self-limiting. And even too, like I think maybe sometimes he gets impatient, like when it comes to like his goals or like certain things that he wants, and if it doesn't happen by a certain time, it's like he gives up instead of just being like, yo, it like let me keep pushing for this. But at the first wrong turn or bad turn, he's like, oh no, I'm not gonna do it. Nope, I already lost $5. I'm not gonna lose 20. He's not willing to make I feel like he's not willing to take chances in general. And I've been seeing this like recently, like I'm like how people carry their life, like how people handle other things in their life, 9 times out of 10 is going to trickle down to their relationships too, because that's just who they are until they change. So that's what I feel like. It's just right now there's a little bit of like, yeah, like you said, lack mindset, like very self-limiting. um So yeah, that's what I'm getting. But I do feel like when it comes to you, he's kind of focused more on like the future and not really. I feel like he's releasing the past, and it's more so because he just. I feel like he's feels like the past is the past now. You know. So that's what I have for you, love. I hope that was helpful. And thank you. Where's the, oh, my water is over there. Yeah, he's very like not willing to take chances. You know, it's so funny because recently I've been like claiming like, nope, like we taking chances because I can be like that too. You know, I think everybody has those fears, but I also feel like it doesn't hurt to keep pushing. You know what I mean? Like, right, releasing. I feel like so. What I'm gonna say is like he's more focused on starting fresh with you than going back to the going back and maybe even like let's just say you feel like he owes you an apology. He may not really be focused on that and more so focused on like bringing something to the table in the future. He's not really stupid though because I'm spirit still like talking, I guess. I feel like so when I say like if you're wanting an apology, right? I feel like he feels like I could apologize to her, but like he could apologize to you, but that doesn't mean he's gonna offer you something, right? But I feel like he's thinking more so if I offer her something serious and like something stable, you know, we can bypass like I guess an awkward moment, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's sometimes better to just let go of the past because you're only dwelling in old energy anyways. You're welcome. Thank you, love. Yami, you can post. You know what, Jess? I forgot you told me you were leaving this week. You were gonna be away this weekend. I was gonna do a saturation session Saturday, but I'll do it tomorrow. I'll just text you guys to see what time you guys want to do it. So, do you want the goddess messages? Do you want one or two? Part one or I mean, deck one, volume one, or volume two? Can't even fucking talk. So I'll tell you, the first one is more. You want two? Okay. The first one is more like messages like from your goddess self, basically from your higher self. The second one, it is still messages from your goddess self, but it's like more leaning towards like I want to say manifestation. So I mean, everything is manifestation to me, anyways. But yeah, it has more like manifestation language there. If that makes sense. Let me grab those decks. I think I'm gonna update the universe messages of what's coming towards you. I think I want to update that deck. Okay, so here it goes. All right, let's see what's coming to Zelle. Do I want to keep some of these messages, but some of them to me are repeated, and I'm like, I kind of and just add different ones. All right, let's see what's coming towards Zelle. You're being invited on a brunch date by a romantic interest, a past love wanting another chance, new friendships forming. Yeah, I love this deck. It's like really popular on my Etsy shop. Unexpected financial support. You have new beginnings, a business or money call. You're being invited to brunch by family and or friends. You're evolving. A wish coming true in love. An ex resurfacing. So you have that twice. A past love wanting another chance and an ex resurfacing. Clarity around your path. A joyful celebration, and then at the bottom you have a glow up that turns heads. I feel like I got that for you in one of your readings too. All right, let's do the goddess messages. And the card that just fell out was an energy boost. So if you've been tired, you won't be tired for long. All right, let's see. What does Yami's goddess self want her to know? Yeah. What does her goddess self want? Okay, so it says self love. Your worth never expires. Stop acting like it's negotiable. Then you have authority is claimed, not gifted. Girl, you know what's crazy? I just saw like that was coming up on my timeline. I just saw someone. Oh my God, who was it? It's someone that I know. I want to say it was one of my clients. She just got that done, and oh my God, like her skin. Is it painful? It looks painful. We have embodiment. Move like what it move like what you desire is already yours because it is. You know what? I had ordered a kit this was a few years ago, that you can do like at home, like it was for like glowing skin. You could do like they had the micro needling thing. Girl, when I put down my skin, I just did one little roll and I was like, oh hell no. I didn't even know it was micro needling until like a few years later that's what I ordered. You have self concept. Act like the prize because you are the prize. Always remember that. Then you have awareness. What you feed with focus multiplies, so choose wisely. Okay. Reflection. Shift yourself and watch the world scramble to keep up. Did you how long does it take to recover? Or like, for your skin to look, and then you have confidence doesn't ask, it declares it. Expansion. Stop squeezing into boxes you've already outgrown. Stop waiting for the crown, it's already on. Stop dipping back into the old you. That role is retired. They chase the one who assumes she's already chosen. Excuses don't build empires. Excuses don't build empires. Assumptions do. Stop doubting the how. You are the how. Your self concept is the script, so upgrade the role you give yourself. You are the only validation you need. What you assume you wear, so wear it well. Could be a Your goddess self never negotiates her power. Catch your spiral before it spins out of control. Remember, you are in control. Yo, this was me. This was me. Like, this has been me the past few days, because y'all, just could tell you I be tripping. I don't be tripping like that. Let me not say that. But I'll be trying to make 1 plus 1 equal 10. Okay? Let me just give you a few extra. And I've been catching myself quickly. Your reality is your mirror. Stop arguing with the glass. And the last one is power. You're not waiting for permission slips. You are the authority. So that is for you, Yami. Girl. Yo, did you hear my message today, Jess? I don't even know if you responded, but I was like, what the heck? Oh wait, you did. I caught myself fast. Like, I'm like, lately I've been catching myself like, it's like a thing of like 3 minute a 3 minute window where I like jump off the cliff and then climb right back up, and be or I just be ready to jump off the cliff, and I'm just that close, and then I'm like, okay, no, no, we're back. What is it that you say, Jess? It's not how you start, it's how you end. And that was for you, Yami. Thank you so much. I hope that it gives you some clarity, hope, or like inspiration. I should say inspiration. That's my old self trying to come back, and I'm like, girl, thank you. I'm gonna write her a little command letter today. It's gonna be sweet though. When I release my old self, I do talk to her kindly. I baby her. Good. Just you can post. All right, let's see. How is Jade feeling about Jess? I have to order that deck, mixed emotions. I want to use that for these readings, like the feelings, um, mix it with tarot. But I'm trying to, I put myself on a budget this month of like spending, unless it's like something for me specifically. I just ordered me some cute pajamas. Is anybody else, um, yeah, I'm gonna do some tonight, just. I'm not feeling like too crazy. I just want to like keep releasing stuff because I think that that's what they're good for. And to me, this is how I look at the command letters. The FU letter definitely to release. To me, the command letters is to collapse time. For whatever reason, I think that I don't know, I guess because my experience with them was like I used to be scared to do them, the command, like those letters. But then when I started doing them, like I swear, like I just always see like a big ass difference. So let me see what deck I want to use. How is Jay feeling? Which deck? Which deck? Which deck? I think I'm gonna use this one. For some reason, this Angel Tarot deck, I want to get it a little bit smaller because it's so big. But it's been like, I feel like it's been on point when I've been doing readings this week. I usually use it for only specific things. Like I like to use it for like, um, oh my god, what are those readings called? Oh my god, how can I not remember? General readings. I like to use this one for general readings. Energetically, I typically you do what? I'm sorry, I forgot what we were talking about. Yeah, general. Just I'm like, what are those readings called? Look, I've been saturating today. That I'm like in saturation world. How is Jay feeling? How are you feeling? Where's Jay? Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, yeah. I feel like I instantly, energetically, I do too. That's kind of like journaling. It's just a different way, and it's so specific and like how it's done. Um, but it kind of reminds me of journaling. The only thing is, we're very specific about how we write them, and I feel like there's no right or wrong way. Girl, yeah. Okay, Toka, I got you. Jess will add you. Alright, how are you feeling? And I had this goddess, to Jess. It's affirmations. I mean, it's like a goddess paragraph where I feel like whenever I see it, I think I had posted it in the members a while back. I might have to repost it. For whatever reason, too, when I do that one, as like just like a one-time thing, like in the morning or whatever, I feel like that shifts me energetically too. It's a little cocky, that's why. Alright, how are you feeling? Okay. Girl, girl, he could be, yo, didn't I say he's like watching from afar? I'm gonna take all of these, take him out. Because I'm getting with these, I just want to pull from this other deck too. So right away, I got the Hermit and the Four of Air. To me, this is like going within, kind of like, it's like he's making, like, so like going within could be like meditating, could be like even like in prayer. Like, I don't know what he does, but yeah, like I feel like he's cutting out the noise from outside, like outsiders, and just kind of going within himself. Um, this is future planning though. Yeah, I feel like he's definitely in this energy where he's kind of like going within. And I literally pulled from this deck. I don't know, I was called to pull from it the love oracle cards, and I got the first thing that came out was wedding rings. Um, wedding rings, and so this is about like him feeling. I feel like he's this. So this deck in the angels tarot cards, the hermit, the light. You know, the hermit always carries a light. The light is a heart. So I feel like he's almost like having a heart to heart with himself when it comes to you, because I feel like he may have been talking to too many people, because even the next one that came was the talking card, right? He may have been talking to too many people and clouded his judgment. And not that people were giving him bad advice, but maybe they were telling him, oh, well, you should do this or you should do that. Like, definitely hit her up, or like, try to get her attention by doing, like, they could have just been giving him advice on how to get to you or like come towards you, but it just became too much. So he just doesn't know what the fuck to do, which way to go. Like, somebody could be telling him, like, just reach out to her directly, and somebody else is like, just kind of like let things kind of, fall into place. So I'm getting that. I also feel like he wants to talk to you. I'm getting like there could be moments where he is possibly grabbing his phone, and he could be like getting ready to text you. Do I feel like he's typed anything yet? I don't feel like he's typed anything yet, but I do feel like he grabs his phone and maybe like searches your name and then just kind of like lets it be. But even in this talking card, I see she has a laptop, and I feel like he is definitely watching you. He's definitely watching you. He's just kind of doing things very quietly behind the scenes. I also feel like he, with the Knight of Water here, is like, it's like that energy that I always have gotten for you, where it's like, even though you guys are not like physically together, the love never stopped growing. The love has continued to grow. And I feel like too, this card reminds me of like being outside. So like, again, that energy of like wishing he could see you, wishing he could run into you. I'm also getting him feeling like, I think he's kind of went a little like hermit mode. Not full blown hermit mode, but like, again, going within um to more than likely balance his emotions. Okay. Um he's more focused on rebuilding with you, working on it and persisting on some type of change that he's like willing to, I wouldn't say willing to make happen, but that he's currently making happen. The change is him, right? He's definitely being strategic, but I do feel like he's in this energy of wanting to take chances, okay? With that Knight of Water, you have the Two of Water here, which is a relationship, that continues to grow closer. So even though there is that like the physical distance, I don't really think that you guys are as distant as it may feel at times for you. I do feel like he's more focused on a positive resolution and growth, new beginnings. Um, I feel like he's trying to liberate himself from like guilt too. Like, I think guilt is the one thing that kind of has held him back, and embarrassment. The Five of Fire is here, so I feel like yeah, this is like that energy. I'm gonna say like it's the energy of like too many hands in the pot. And so he's kind of like just holding back. I think even if they ask about you, or like if they're asking him like, if he's made up his mind, I feel like he's kind of changing the subject right now, because he doesn't want to, again, he no longer wants the opinions. I feel like he knows what he needs to do. Because I have the Unity card here, which is kind of like the Hierophant, which is all about like, this is the thing, when he initiated with you in the past, he didn't get advice from people. He just initiated. Even last year when he initiated the first time, like, having like, taking action towards you, he didn't get other people's advice. Maybe he did a little bit, but it wasn't a choice that came from them. It was literally from himself. So I feel like he's going back to those moments where he's he's like, what how was I thinking at that time? How was I feeling at that time? Who was I talking to at that time? Because again, I feel like he could also just be talking, because even with this, the Hierophant here, this is a card where like you can seek out mentors or like-minded people. So he's reaching, I feel like he may be in a quiet energy, but now he's probably going to be in this place where it's like, I need to go, if I'm going to get advice from anyone, it has to be someone that's where we kind of think identical, even if it's not 100%, but where we have kind of the same beliefs. Like with you, like, like you, IJ, um, there's only certain people that I have that I can go and speak to about certain things, because you guys are going to understand, because we're kind of like in the same journey, right? When it comes to like consciousness, like awakening, right? Where I wouldn't go to certain people because they're not on that same journey, or they wouldn't understand that, even though they're hella intelligent and they're very resourceful, but we're not on the same path. So they will give me an advice of like, somebody might tell me like, girl, just let that thing go, and like, whatever. But like where you guys is more so like, we hype each other up to keep persisting. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So I feel like he could be seeking like people that are more like-minded. Even though, like I said, I don't think he's ever gotten any bad advice when it comes to you. I just think that he got a little too much advice, and then he was like, fuck, I don't know what to do. Um, and then you have the King of Earth with the Queen of Air. Um, his main thing right now, I think, when it comes to you, when it comes to focusing on you, the feelings continue to grow, like I said. But I mean, not a but. The feelings continue to grow. His main I want to say the main energy here is um clearing away things that no longer serve him, and making like um a straightforward decision. A decision is very straightforward that brings you clarity. Um Maybe even to like wanting, I feel like he could also, this is random. Not random, but this is a sidebar from what I was just saying. He could be right now like wishing that you guys were like more on like fun terms where you guys could joke around. So I feel like he's missing the humor that you guys shared. And with the King of Earth, um, I feel like he's coming towards you very confidently. I feel like he's more focused on success than anything, where I feel like he's letting go of like his pessimistic ways. Um, and definitely feeling more optimistic when it comes to his decisions. Yeah, look, I just got the butterfly, and it says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. Um, yeah, he's focused on growth. And then you have the palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. So the main thing here too is growth. He's like focused on growth. He's like, fuck it, like, what's the worst that can happen? Like, and again, I've come towards her twice already in this journey. I can do it. I don't need too many people in my ear. So I hope that was helpful, Jazz. You're welcome. All right, Maria, you can post. I've been having problems with this older couple at work named Maria and Jose Alvarado. Tomorrow a meeting with the boss will be held. What will the outcome of everything after the meeting? All right, let's see. Wait, what happened, Gypsy? I'm sorry, I didn't even see your last comment. You can't see the messages, Gypsy? I could see them. Oh, delete comment. You just want the ones where you I'm not the ones where you say hi to me, right? Delete comment. Oh wait, did you do it? I'm over here deleting comments. Okay. All right, let's see, Maria. No, I want to use a different. I want to use this deck over here. What will the outcome be? Plus, you come back and cancel. Oh, right. I could see it through Okay, yeah. I guess through StreamYard, I could still see. Sometimes StreamYard doesn't let me, and sometimes they do let me. Alright, so Spirit, what is the outcome of this meeting for Maria when it comes to this couple named Maria and Jose Alvarado? She's been having problems with. Alright, let's see. Okay, the Page of Cups. The Judgment, okay. The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, that's a lot. What is the outcome here? The Seven of Swords with the Page of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles. The Ace of Swords reversed. So it's kind of the energy I was getting anyways as I was pulling. I feel like you guys they're going to hear both sides. Something will go in your favor because the Judgment card is here. But they're definitely going to hear both sides. I just feel like there could be, I feel like you may come out of this meeting feeling a little confused. Because the Ace of Swords is reversed. So I feel like somebody here is with the Four of Cups reversed. See, all right, because I feel like there could be a little bit of like miscommunication or someone making poor judgment here. I'm gonna say because I feel like they're gonna be coming into this meeting a little hostile. I would say you do the total opposite. Try not to be hostile. Don't meet them where they're at. Unless it's kind, right? Because I feel like they're coming in being a little hostile. And I feel like with the Seven of Swords and the Page of Swords, it's like they're very cunning. They're showing up as very cunning, very sneaky, and trying to get away with something. So like where they could possibly be like even being passive aggressive, like doing things or saying things in this meeting that they know may trigger you to act in a certain way. I would definitely say go in there with a more calm state of mind. And don't play their game. Don't play their game. Let them destruct themselves, but don't let them drag you with them, is what I'm gonna say. Because I do see clarity. It feels at first I was like, you're not gonna have clarity, but I do see a sense of clarity coming in for you. Do I feel like, how can I say it? There's gonna be more so resolution than, you know, somebody getting let go, if that makes sense. Oh, you see, that's what I'm saying. Though, so this is why I'm saying, like, I feel like you have to do the total opposite, because they're coming in as cunning. Like I said, the Seven of Swords with the Page of Swords is like very sneaky, sneaky energy. Um, they know how to. How can I say this? Like, they're really good with their words, and they're really good at pulling people in. Okay, they know how to have each other's back too. So it's like, if he starts talking, she knows how to finish where he doesn't f up at. So you're gonna have to be like, I want to say, like 10 steps ahead of them. um yeah, I would say be 10 steps ahead of them. Oh, bring them food instead. Yeah, you see, so I would say go in there, be as clear as possible, have notes if you have them, and just speak clearly, because I do see something going in your favor. Just show me more, Spirit. It's just, you're gonna have to be, yeah, like I said, 10 steps ahead of them. Like the Hierophant, I mean the High Priestess with the King of Pentacles. You're definitely more emotionally balanced than they are, so I feel like whoever is here is gonna be understanding of your side. So just know that things, I feel like, are gonna work out in your favor. There may be like a more so, like, this could be like just a mediation type. I don't know if you guys have had other meetings, but this is showing up to me like a mediation. And then after that, if something else happens, then they'll take drastic measures. Because I don't feel like anyone is being let go of. So this is where I feel like maybe a little confusion comes on your part. Um, but I also feel like you're gonna be okay. Like, you're kind of just like feeling good because you finally like kind of spoke to someone that's understanding you. So there is someone here that's gonna be understanding of your side. But it feels to me like it's more like mediation. Yeah, see, like the initial steps, the Page of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, I feel like they're gonna hear you out. I feel like too, you might be like, after this meeting, you might be focused on a new job. Or I'm gonna tell you this, like, I feel like, try not to worry. Don't worry, because you have like limitless potential showing up in your reading. So you may have a job that falls in your lap. Oh, like a mediation. Yeah. See, that's what I was getting. Like, it's gonna be like, let's try to first, let's see what's going on here, find a resolution, and then, but if after this there's more shit going on, then we're gonna have to take certain measures. So maybe that's like, I do feel like she did. Yeah, I feel like there's a new job coming for you. Like, I mean, not coming for you, but it coming towards you. Like something that pays you really, really good. So it's almost like this is happening, but either way, you're gonna come out on top. No, 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 no. I don't think so. I don't think you're being like, I didn't see anything about an ending here. Like I said, I feel like it's a mediation. Um, More so a mediation, but I feel like you will have something that falls on your lap. Um, that maybe you can be like, aha, I'm out of here. Y'all can stick this job up your asses. But yeah, I don't see you being let go. Like, I would be surprised if you told me that, because I didn't see anything about an ending. It feels too, how do you say this? Too at the initial level of things for you to be let go, if that makes sense. You will have your chance, trust me. Oh, they do? Yeah, that's the worst. I had that issue here. You know, haters will be haters. That's how you just gotta look at it. Haters will be haters. Let me grab my water. And I hope that gives you some clarity, Maria. And good luck with everything. I feel like you're gonna be fine. Let them show their asses. That's what I would say. Um, Shaya, you can pay for a reading if you want a question answered. Right, and don't even say hi. Oh wait, she does say hi, but still. Can you guys like the stream as you guys come in? You're welcome and good luck with everything, but I feel like you're gonna be fine. All right, Toba, you can go ahead and post. And hi, Lucky, how are you? It's still early. Scorpio's next actions. All right, let's see. Thank you, Gypsy. Gypsy, you got a yes or no? All right, let's see. Scorpio's next actions. Which deck do I want to use? Um, hmm. You know what? I want to get that deck that says that deck that what do you call it? Um, After tarot to do next actions. I've been meaning to get that too. But like I said, I'm been budgeting myself, giving myself a budget. Let's see, what are Scorpio's next actions for Toka? What are your next actions? Wait, I start. Oh wait, I'm like I start something. No, I didn't. See. All right, thank you, IJ. I was like, yo, did I see IJ come in here? Let's see. What are Scorpio's next actions for Toka? Toka. My bad. I forgot I could do this on here. What are your next actions? Okay. We have the Two of Earth. The Page of Fire. Try to come out reverse, but this is not a reversal deck. Um, the Life Experience and the Three of Fire. I feel like with the Two of Earth, there could be a lot going on for him right now, like too much going on at once. This could be like work, family, like just a bunch of little things happening in a short time period is what I was saying for him. Um a lot of responsibilities where he's I don't know if you guys are speaking or like things happen slow with you guys, but I feel like he may be considering like a more playful approach with you than a serious approach, if that makes sense. Um, I do feel like with the Page of Fire, there's going to be some type of communication. Um, you may hear him. So what I feel like communication is going to look like possibly coming up is like a lot about him, like things that he has going on or things that he's planning. This could be trips. Like he's kind of like again like kind of being a little unserious. Um and I feel like he knows he could be a little uptight at times, but it feels like conversations are more surrounding him than anything else. Um Hi Anila, how are you, boo? I'm good. And then with the life experience here, I feel like I feel like he's trying to get out of his comfort zone. Does that make sense to you? Like I feel like he's trying to like not be so uptight, not be so serious. So you may even be like, yeah, he's been a little jokey. Like and he's usually not like that or something. Um New car he bought, I was so happy to see. Yeah, you see, like so you're gonna get more of that. You're gonna get more of like it feels like lighthearted, but it also feels you're gonna have more insight on him. Okay. Um, yeah, because I feel like he's trying to learn how to be a little bit different and not be so serious. And then you have the Three of Fire, which is all about like abundance. I feel like just have patience. Just have patience. Let him open up like organically and naturally to you. Give him like be a safe space because I feel like he could be a little serious because he doesn't really feel safe around too many people. Show me more, spirit. All right, we have the King of Fire. What the heck did I just do? Oh my god. What did I press? I didn't want that. Oh my god. Now I can't see the comments. Wait. Let me see. Sorry. Okay, we're back. Sorry. So you have the King of Fire, the King of Water, the Two of Air, the Page of Air. Um See, I'm getting communication, like he's communicating his visions. So like you're going to hear a lot about his goals. You're going to hear a lot about like personal things. You're going to hear about like even his goals when it comes to like work. Um Even like little things that like maybe like I don't know if he has an apartment or a house. Like maybe he could be telling like, yeah, I got some new couches or like I bought a new mirror for the wall. Like I finally put up a vase or something. Like he's having like they're lighthearted conversations, but again, he's letting you into his world, and he's showing up as very like you may even be like that was random. Like he may be telling you stuff that is like so random, okay? Because the King of Fire could be very he's very ambitious. He could even be telling you like motivational stuff, okay? Like maybe he's gonna tell you like he watched this video that made him feel this kind of way and maybe shares it with you. I'm getting stuff like that too. And he's showing up very charismatic, okay? With the King of Water being here, you see this King of Water, he's very trustworthy. So like I said, I feel like he's gonna start opening up a little bit more because he's feeling a little bit more safe, okay? Um he's being more open hearted when it comes to you. Um and more open minded, okay? Um he could even be giving you like life advice. Not that you asked for it, but just like giving you, like I said, insight on things that he's been watching. The Two of Airs here, um, with the Page of Air. I feel like he's still unsure of like where this is going. Um and not ready to make like a clear decision, okay? He is coming in as very honest and at times a little bit impulsive. Um so you may get a little bit of back and forth, like one minute he's like very outgoing and the next he's like a little bit quiet. So don't get I want to say like don't worry about that energy. He's doing something different, which is being a little bit more outgoing. Like I said, coming out of his like getting out of his comfort zone. So he may like at one point just be like super expressive, blabbing all day long, and then the next day be like a little quiet. Okay, so don't get shaken up by that. Show me more. What are your next actions? He is very focused on himself. I will say that he is showing up as being focused on himself with the Three of Air being here. Um, show me more. Okay, I want to see. Clarify this Three of Air for me. Why is the Three of Air? I feel like he's trying to be more in alignment. Okay, with the Ten of Cups clarifying that, and the Page of Pentacles, being more grounded, being more emotionally grounded, and not being. When I say like focusing more on himself and like being more grounded, before I feel like he will be a little bit more where he'll put a little wall up, very protective of himself. But this time it's like I'm being grounded or like being a little quiet at times, focusing on me, but not having my guard up. Like this is not about guarding my heart or like guarding my feelings. It's just more I want to like focus on me and just kind of like show up as a different, show up a little bit more open, emotion, especially emotionally. I also feel like if he gets a little quiet, it's also like a bit of fatigue there. Um, just burnout, work burnout. Um, it's not nothing personal. It's not you. It's him. Like he's just a little burnt out. You have the Magician. Um, for me, this is all about like whatever you're wanting to manifest. You have the power to do it. You have the tools to do it. So don't lose hope, I would say. And then you have the Release card with the World card. I feel like there's whatever like was stagnant in the connection that's coming to an end. um there could be like there's like he's going through like some like I would say a transformation that he's decided to do himself, because I think he knows that he can push people away and he's trying not to be that person. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles just came out. He knows he could be guarded, so when he's guarded he'll push people away, and he's trying not to be that person. um and then you have the World card. I want to clarify something with the World card actually. The Ace of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles. And the Page of Swords. Um, I feel like he just feels more inspired. Another thing too, I feel like I'm gonna tell you when you're gonna notice the shift. The shift is gonna happen, or where you're gonna see him taking more direct, like I want to say chances with you. He's gonna, like I said, he's gonna go through this phase of like where he may be like talking about himself, focus on like it may come off as a little bit like how do you like self-centered. When you know that he's like getting ready to take a chance is when he starts to conversations focus more on you and not his stuff. Yeah, because the Empress is here. So when you see that happen, just know like he's gonna be being more, he's more open to taking chances. Where right now, I don't feel like he's really open to taking chances, even though he's willing to see where this goes. So that's what I have for the first question. All right, I got you, Toka. Let me grab this charger. Give me a second. I want to grab this other tattoo for that. Is that? What are your spicy thoughts about Toka? What are your spicy thoughts? I don't know why I just swallowed hard. But my face is hot too. We're gonna see what's on this man's mind. Girl, you turn him on, and I'm telling you, like, all right, if you're 18 or younger and you're here, you're not supposed to be here. So I really don't care if you hear this, but yeah, it's coming up a little vulgar. Like, his thoughts are very much like, I wanna fuck you. That's what I heard. Like, fuck the shit out of you. And he feels very impulsive when he's around. Like, I feel like my heart is like racing. I wanna hold on. Oh my God, Toka. Are you here? Oh my God. This guy, let me tell you. So we got the Knight of Swords, the Four Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun. Like, he wants to have fun with you, right? And the thing is this, like, it's like, it's coming in like very impulsive, like ripping your panties off, impulsive, okay? Like, I feel like when you're around him, he gets very like instantly horny, and this is maybe why you may get like, I feel like why sometimes it come like in your like the last reading that we just did, how you're gonna like he may just say the most random shit at times, is that I think that he's trying to get his mind off of the horniness. Okay. um I feel like he wants to see you in a sexy outfit. Okay. I feel like he wants to see you in a sexy outfit. I feel like he wants, like, for whatever reason, I'm getting like a corset. He might be into handcuffs too, by the way. um I feel like too he wonders like, or he may feel like you guys will be able to like satisfy each other. Okay. Whatever like connection he feels with you right now, it feels like it goes all the way through, like not just emotionally, not just physically, but also like sexually. Like he feels like you guys will probably be very compatible. But yeah, I feel like he wants to see you in like a corset, um and handcuffs keep showing up in my third eye. So I feel like with the Four of Wands, I'm getting like he wants you to dress up for him, and he wants you to be like, this feels like subtle seduction. um it's almost like he wants you to be, um how do you say this, he wants you to be straightforward, but in a more like a subtle way. So like tell him what you want, or like show him what you want, but let him lead still. um I feel like he wants to please you, like his thoughts are about pleasing you. I feel like he wants you to tell him what satisfies you, so he can make it happen. um yeah, I've just heard like your wish is their command. So if you want to be nasty, he's gonna be nasty. If you want to just be like lovemaking, then that's what he'll do. um I feel like he wants to undress you when he sees you. I feel like this is probably why too he gets quiet when he's around you. He probably is just trying to avoid you noticing that he's a little flustered. um yeah, I feel like he wants to undress you. I feel like he feels like it brings more like sensual energy than undressing yourself. So he may also want you to like undress him. And I feel like it makes him feel too like, it makes him feel more like things like you guys can be more vulnerable when you're undressing one another. And I see him staring at you in your eyes. So yeah, just be careful with him. Say nah. Be careful with him, Toka. He's gonna fuck you and look you in your eyes. Say nah. Let me stop being that. But no, I do feel that. He may make you shy, okay? Because I feel like he's looking at me, and yeah, it's making me feel flustered. Like I said, I feel like he wants to dominate you. You're showing up as the Queen of Wands, so you're very, very attractive to him. And like I was saying, I feel like he gets horny when he's around you. Um, you're showing up as like very powerful, and he's finding you very irresistible. Okay, so I feel like it's taking a lot of willpower not to make that kind of move, especially at work. Um, I feel like he wants like nothing more than for you to submit to him. Okay. Um, he wants you to like. I feel like not rough him up, but like he wouldn't mind if you like scratched his body. Like I feel like he's into that kind of shit. Okay. I think I've gotten this for you before. I feel like he's like into like being exploring. But you know what? I feel like with this Nine of Wands, I'm getting like he will respect your boundaries. So like let's just say he did tell you like I want to handcuff you and you said no, then he'll be okay with it. Like he's not gonna be mad, or he's not gonna feel like um he's not gonna be mad, or he's not gonna be like turned off. So he knows everybody has their boundaries, and I feel like he respects it. So I do feel like he will try to push, or he will suggest certain things. I don't want to say push because I don't feel like he'll push if you say no, but like he'll definitely bring up certain things that he wants to do. But if you're like resistant to it, then he'll just let it go. Because I feel like he knows there's other ways to please you, but also him feel pleased. I feel like he wants to taste you. I feel like he's craving your taste. He's like wants to indulge in like your scent, your taste, um, and even like your sounds when he's has his mouth on your lady parts. Okay, but I also get like love making here. Okay, he wants to connect with you on a deep soul level. Um, he wants it to be like, yeah, like I just feel like um I don't know if he feels like no one has ever handled like his type of like the intensity that he brings when it comes to like love making, but he's wondering if you know what to do with that. Okay, um I feel like something about your energy that makes him feel light and very free. um like he may find it very easy to be around you in general. So I feel like this goes back to like what I was saying initially, like because he feels comfortable around you, like in general he's gonna feel even more comfortable around you when it comes to intimacy. um you make him feel really good, and I think that's why there's like a lot of like there could be like a lot of fantasizing right now. um I feel with the Six of Cups, I feel like he's gonna want to hold you, but also he may want you to hold him. Okay, just putting that out there. Um, I feel like I'm getting like this energy may not be only spicy, but I feel like again it's trickling down to that too. Um, he's opening up more and more to you and trusting you to be gentle with like this could be like I feel like he may have had like certain fantasies, like going back to like the handcuffs, right? But he maybe has never felt comfortable bringing that up to someone else. Like I don't feel like certain. I feel like certain things that he may bring up to you, he hasn't done them with other people. He maybe has not felt safe, like even talking a certain way, like nasty. But with you, I feel like he feels safe enough to do that, to be vulnerable. Um, what's this death card? Girl, I'm telling you, I get like very intense, fiery like emotions, okay? Um, I feel like too, I'm gonna say like I think another reason why he may hold back in general when it comes to you, the intensity that he feels, the spark is so like strong that he tries not to consume it all at once. Okay? Like I feel like he's trying to be careful that he doesn't find himself consuming consumed by flames and then losing himself. Okay, so that's showing up here. The Page of Swords, to me this feels like very curious energy. Curious to know how you, if you fantasize about him, and if you do you handle your business? um yeah, I feel like he's wondering if you, I just want to get one more, hold on, because that's what I'm getting. Do you have any pictures with him, Toka? Or does he have any pictures of you? If he doesn't, he does fantasize about you, and he takes care of himself to you. And I feel like he wonders, yeah, if you take care of yourself to him. Like, yeah, he wonders if, like, if whenever you feel that, I guess, horniness, do you like indulge in it or do you like try to ignore it? And with the Eight of Pentacles, I'm getting like definitely wanting to put the work in. This goes back to like wanting to satisfy you. Definitely wanting to satisfy him to be satisfied too, but more so like putting in the effort. Like, and this comes from the commitment part of it. Like, so it's not just about having sex with you. I feel like he wants more than that. Like, I feel like because I feel like he wants to explore certain things. He is not looking for like a short-term connection. He's looking for something that's long-term where he will feel like, yeah, I could open up to this person because she's my person, and if we decide to be the nastiest we want to fucking be, it's not going nowhere. Okay? And I feel like he's dreaming of you too. Okay? I feel like he's having a lot of sexual dreams. I just felt like somebody waking up like very like sweaty. Okay? So I feel like he dreams with you a lot. I feel like he has a lot of different kind of dreams with you, not just like sexual ones, but I do feel like as of recently, yes, I do feel like he has been dreaming with you sexually. And I'm getting he loves your body. He loves your body. And I feel like he hopes that he can satisfy you. Like he's hopeful that he can satisfy you. I don't know why I'm getting this energy. I don't know if he's been cheated on before where he felt like I think he's been cheated on a few times, if I'm being honest. And he may feel like that was the reason. Like he may feel like he was underperforming and maybe that's why um women have cheated on him. So that's what I have for you, Toka. Yeah, he wants to be like nasty, but he also wants to, like I said, I feel like there's something about you that makes him feel comfortable. I don't even think that he's very friendly with a lot of people. And there's something about you that makes him feel comfortable enough to explore certain things that maybe he's wanted to explore sexually. Like I said, I don't think it's anything that's like some BDSM. I don't feel like it's that. I just feel like it's certain little fantasies that he has. Certain fantasies that he has that he wants to explore. I don't know if he like watched like for whatever reason I'm getting like I'm thinking of what's that movie? Oh my god, what's that movie? With what is it? 50 Shades of Grey? Is it 50 Shades of Grey? He may have watched that movie and like I said, I don't feel like it's like BDSM stuff, but it's like he may feel like he hasn't been like I said, maybe he feels like he's underperformed. And he's like, damn, there's people doing way wilder shit than I've ever been open to. But so yeah, I feel like his next connection, which I feel like he feels it might be you, he's wanting to explore. So I hope that was helpful, Toka. I feel like he wants to see you dressed in red or all black. I just saw blue too. But I got specifically a corset. Like a leather corset where your nipples show. That's very specific, okay? Is he shy, Toka? Because I feel like if he's like kind of shy, I'm gonna just say like in the bedroom he's not. I don't know why I just thought have y'all seen that freaking meme that says I want to make a movie with those meta glasses, I think it is. Then when they say making a movie, you know, a sex, you know. Yeah, I did like that meme. I probably saved it too. You're welcome. Lucky, you can post. Mm-mm-mm. I had to turn my fan on. I love doing the spicy questions. I don't mind doing. I like doing the spicy channels too. But I love the spicy question. You've had that idea? Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's see. What does perfect timing mean to him? You want to know perfect timing means to him in general, or like when it comes to you? I saw that just. I was like, oh, just said I'm doing this tonight. Yeah, I love doing the spicy. I definitely love doing this. But I mean, I like doing the channel too. When it comes to you, okay. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Oh my God, Jess, I just channeled a song for you. Let me hold on. It's a song. It's a rap song. It's by this rapper called Gunna, and he says, we getting fucked tonight." He says, "We getting fucked tonight. Who getting fucked tonight?" I love that song. But anyways, yeah, I don't. That just came through. All right, so let's see, Lucky. What does perfect timing mean to N when it comes to Lucky Spirit? What does perfect timing mean to him when it comes to her specifically? It's a fun song. It's like we gonna be drinking. We gonna be doing nasty stuff. That song reminds me like when you went out with your man and like y'all been drinking and now you acting wild. That's what that reminds me of. Like y'all being wild on the way home. All right, Lucky. So we have Six of Water, the Empress, and Unity. So I feel like, all right, perfect timing to him when it comes to you is all about what he can offer you. Okay. Um, I'll try to get more, but I'm gonna start here. I feel like he's trying not to romanticize things too much. So it's almost like I don't know if you've ever heard the term wearing rose colored glasses. So when you wear rose colored glasses, like you're seeing things, you're romanticizing certain things, right? Where for the average person, they may look like not the best or most ideal circumstances. And I feel like he's trying to like stop romanticizing the past. And this could be like with him, how he takes action that where he's like, oh, I gave enough. So, whatever. But where he feels like actually, like right now, he could be feeling like, you know what, I really did not give enough. Like she's the empress, and I should have been coming in more consistent, more direct. Um, actually offering her something that was more substantial than being childish. So I feel like when it comes to perfect timing, it's almost like it feels like when he feels like he is capable of giving you a, I want to say, an offer that is on your level, um that's when he's gonna like come towards you. So this feels like in the past I was just giving her practically breadcrumbs is what I'm hearing, right? So maybe this was a thing where it's like, okay, like she pushed things away. She didn't want to move things forward, but I also wasn't really giving much for her to like lean on. Um so I'm getting that doing things different from the past. I feel like right now he could be yeah, because with the Unity card, it is all about traditional viewpoints, or methods, right? It's all about like it's the Hierophant, like higher level of commitment. I feel like he's feeling like, again, you're showing up as the Emperor, so it's like I can't bring. How do you say this? Like I can't come picking her up in like a Honda Civic. No offense to anybody that has a Honda Civic. I'm just trying to, I don't know why cars are showing up for me when I should be pulling up in a fucking Bentley. And maybe you don't care about that stuff, but this is how like he's putting you now. Like he's putting you on a pedestal. Where in the past I don't feel like, it's not that he didn't have you on a pedestal, but I feel like he was so stuck in himself, or like being a little stuck up, where he was like, what I have is enough. Like, you either accept it or you don't. Where now he's like, no, I should have been more straightforward with her and being more persistent. Like, okay, she told me she didn't want to move things fast, right? So instead of me shutting down, or like looking at other options, or offering breadcrumbs, I should have stepped my game up. Um, let's see what else. What is perfect? What does it mean to him? So I don't feel like he's waiting for anything like, how do you say, I don't think he's waiting for anything tangible. Like when I say tangible, I mean like he's not waiting to have like, $50,000 in his bank account. Or he's not waiting to have a new car, or he's not waiting to live in a different like apartment or something. It's more about him taking action that feels, again, stable. Okay, feels stable, feels substantial. um and this feels more so like perfect timing for him is gonna look, or is looking, when it comes to you, where he feels like spiritually, mentally, emotionally, he has grown. Okay, the Ace of Fire is here, and again, it's talking about like changing his life. And this feels to me more about like internally, right? um Changing his viewpoints, and instead of being like ruthless, and again being like, let's be in a relationship, like actually offering like, this is, I want to be with you, and giving you that clarity. Because maybe he may be feeling, so if you've been manifesting him, I don't know if you're still doing it, I'm lucky. It's kind of like you're bringing, I don't know if you've heard me say this before, but you're not changing him, you're calling in a new version of him, right? And so, but essentially the person is gonna have to like change. And I feel like this is where he's at right now. Like he knows he can't just like bring you breadcrumbs. Okay. Um, this also feels like he's feeling to himself, perfect timing is when he feels like there's no question about it. Like he could be going back and forth. Like maybe today he feels like, you know what, I want to reach out, I want to talk to her, but then quickly like talks himself out of it. So I feel like he's kind of like at this point thinking things through more carefully, than being impulsive. Because again, I feel like whenever he comes towards you, you have the Nine of Water. He wants he wants it to be like a wish come true. He wants it to be like where you have no concerns. Where I feel like right now he may be a little in and out energetically, um, not really stable energetically, and he knows that that is only gonna, you guys may be going back to the past rather than starting something new. So I feel like when he gets to that point, I always tell people this: if you're making a decision on something and you're still questioning it, just sit back. Don't make a decision yet. When you're clear and you're like, you know what, I'm not questioning this. I'm just going for it. That's when you make a move, and that's what I'm getting from him. But with the Ace of Fire and the Knight of Fire. This could be happening soon because these are action oriented cards, and they're not cards of like taking forever. Anything else, Spirit? I feel like he right now too, because I keep hearing he wants your concerns to fade away. He may know that right now, like if you were to like have questions for him, he may not know how to answer them clearly. Okay. Um, because he knows he's not stable emotionally. Yeah, see the Six of Air. See, so I feel like this is him wanting to come in, and again, he just doesn't want to leave you feeling. He doesn't want to come in and causing more confusion rather than clarity. So that's what it's looking like for him. I don't feel like it's anything tangible. Is more so when he's more energetically stable. So I hope that was helpful, Lucky. And thank you, Lucky. All right, guys, I have to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Ooh, I had to stretch. I'm sitting there. Ow. Sitting with my legs crossed. Oh my God. My thighs are tight. All right, be right back, guys. All right, RJ. So yeah, just the song. He says it's so amazing what we've done, riding the wave of love as one. Take your time to feel the love. We are all stars under the sun. So it's a little rap song, but he do be talking his stuff. I say gonna be making money, be making music for the baddies. Yo, you gotta play with my nephew. I'm going I'm gonna give y'all each other's names as soon as I find them out. My nephew be killing his friends though. I think he does. Yo, he's a menace. I told you I called him a tornado and he called me an earthquake. I said this little fucker. I don't know if it's that or in Fortnite. Where the heck is IJ at? Yeah, we're in the boy. Yeah, you can pose your question, IJ. Mm, 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 mm. So I've been feeling the Mrs. Energy in my field all day. I've been quiet though, not for any real reason. How is she feeling about me? All right, let's see. I know that's right, IJ. Yo, lately when I be affirming for certain things, I literally like be seeing myself in there. Like I don't see myself in there. I actually see myself having the experience. How is not feeling for IJ? Yeah, lately I've been wanting to get like into more visualizing. I mean, I'm letting it happen. I always just let my visuals come through. But I think I want to try to do a sad scene for myself to like go to sleep with like a meditation. I've been thinking about listening to one. If I don't find one, I'll just make it myself. Oh, she's been keeping quiet too. I have the high priestess here. So I feel like there's just this inner knowing that she has, to be honest, IJ, when it comes to you that is like I don't gotta question it, you know? I feel like she's definitely in this place of like, I just know. This is it. I know or I know this is gonna work out. Um I do have the Two of Swords with the Eight of Cups that just came out, and I feel like she's trying to let go of like how she can be very avoidant at times is what I'm getting, or how she can be very confusing, very in between. I think that she knows that, or like she feels like at times she could be giving very mixed signals. Um, and it comes from like her doubts, right? Like that inner conflict, but she's walking away from that when it comes to you. Again, it started off with the high priestess, so I feel like there's just this inner knowing that things are going to work out. Okay. Clarify this Two of Swords just because I want to clarify it. Look, the Two of Cups. Didn't I just say, like, it's like she just know, she feels it. There's something that she feels, even if she hasn't made internally, like she's made, like she's she's come to clarity with what it is, right? Even if she's not acting on it or like outwardly like pouring out, like pouring that energy or even accepting it yet, but she's definitely in this place like internally where she feels almost like it's inevitable. Like it's inevitable. There's mutual respect, there's mutual love here. There's connection, there's mutual attraction. Um, she sees her as someone that she can have like a partnership with, not just romantically, but maybe even business wise, right? Um, she feels a close bond to you. And I feel like again, she's just with the Eight of Cups, she's just like walking away from things or ways of like being, because I don't even feel like this is ways of thinking, it's ways of being, um, that don't serve her. The Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands, how are you feeling? The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords. Clarify this Nine of Wands. I just want to see something. I feel like she could be feeling like things are really close to like taking off. Um, and so she's just kind of keeping the faith. Yeah, with the Queen of Pentacles. So this is like her kind of like being, I want to say being a bit practical, but being sensible, knowing that, yeah, like the Nine of Cups, that you guys could have this wish fulfillment, that things can be, there could be contentment here, satisfaction. And I feel like she's, again, with the Nine of Wands, is like, she she just feels like things are very close to like again taking off. The space up and making room and doing things now that it, yeah. And you know what's crazy, like I always say we kind of all be like in kind of the same energy, but like today I was telling my sister, right? So like I pay my phone bill, but my I've been under my dad's phone line, right? It's been like this since I was 17, since my first phone, and it's just laziness, right? To like open up my own personal, like, you know, open up my own line, right? It's just how it worked for me. I've been, again, I pay my own phone bill. Um, and even my service to my iPad, I pay that myself, but it's under his name. And like I was telling my sister today, I was like, you know, I was like, this month I was, you know, paying off some stuff. I was like, but then next month I was like, I'm gonna go and like open up my own phone line. And she was like, oh yeah, that's good or whatever. And it's more for me because it almost feels like my phone is not my phone, but like it's not my personal line. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. So it's like about like almost like expanding, separating myself from like the young me. Because again, I was on their phone bill because when I was 18 or 17, when I got my first job, I got my first phone. So it just worked out. I didn't have credit. So um yeah, I feel like that could be something where she's at too, where she's making certain, like I said, this doesn't feel like thought wise. I feel like she's definitely in this place where she's like, I have patterns that are not the healthiest. Like again, being avoidant, like, or not being, giving mixed signals, or like not responding to certain things because she's like afraid, right? So there's a change in her how she's gonna be acting. Um, I feel like she's letting go with this Ten of Wands. Like I feel like she gets in this place, and why this affects, why this is coming up for how she feels about you is because I feel like she carries on way too many burdens, way too many responsibilities that are not hers. These are extra responsibilities that literally have nothing to do with her. She's just trying to be helpful, but what that does is add stress and exhaustion, um, and burning out. And she's kind of putting like those things she's trying to tread lightly with how much she helps others, because I feel like, again, burnout, when you're burned out, sometimes you could be annoyed and you just don't want to be bothered. And she knows that that's another reason why maybe she has had issues in like connections itself, like romantic connections, because she's doing the most. Like the hermit reverse, that's her coming out of her shell. She Right, the hermit reverse can talk about repeating past mistakes, but I feel like how it's coming up in the reading is like she's not willing to compromise. I feel like this connection, the way she has in the past. So it's almost like she's taking responsibility too for like why certain things didn't work out for her, but now just more focused on the stability of the connection with you. With you, she feels stable. She feels harmony. She feels at home. She feels community. She feels like she this is where she belongs. Um, then Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords. This is her. Yeah. Oh, but look, I got the Three of Cups here, so I feel like she may have been discussing this with like her sister and someone else that she's really close to. Yeah, I feel like she's definitely been talking to her closest to, and one is her sister. The other one I feel like is that doctor. And I feel like too, I this so the doctor is the one that I feel like is coming up as that Queen of Swords, where she's been telling her like about setting boundaries with herself. Like if you can't do something, don't keep adding shit to the plate, okay? Um this 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 person, if it is the doctor or whoever this friend is being very direct with her, being very honest with her, and like she's maybe the one that's been telling her like, bruh, like you really do be in your avoidance, or like you tend to run when things feel healthy. Like she's giving her more of a logical standpoint. Okay, she's being very like I said, straightforward. Like yeah, like yeah, people have fucked up in your life, like relationships, but you also have had your ways of doing certain things where you put your relationship last. Yeah, when it comes to, look, I got the Six of Wands with um with the Ten of Pentacles. So she's focused on the victory. She's feeling more confident. Again, I feel like there could be more public recognition coming up from her. Um, there's a sense of pride that she feels when it comes to you and her. And with the Ten of Pentacles, we know that's like the end goal. That's the family. That's the. It's almost like she feels privileged to have met you and for that you are in her life. Okay, so I do feel like, and I think I got this for you recently in the reading. Maybe not like a few days ago, but like I want to say like in the last few weeks, where I got this energy of her feeling like or not her feeling like the table's kind of turning a little bit. So it's like I feel like you may have had her in a really high pedestal, and you could have her on a pedestal, but as long as you're not looking up, right? So I feel like she's putting you on a pedestal, so like you guys are kind of evening out. I remember, I think we talked about this earlier, where like there's gonna be a certain balance that needs to happen, even if you are the male, and you guys are usually like the hunters. Like there still has to be a balance on that scale of equal give and take, and I feel like that's where it's going, like, or that's where it's at right now. Like she's that's at the very forefront of her like being more being more active, or like at least being like initiating more. um and she's gonna do it in subtle ways, like again, like commenting on stuff, um being open, like openly communicating with you. Yeah, like the Lovers is at the bottom. So there's a balance of, because you're persisting, like the King of Swords, like this is the at this point is where you continue to persist until you have that experience, right? Because the King of Swords is very consistent, he's very disciplined. So this is a good time to be very disciplined in your practice, and claim things with authority. Yeah, so that's what I have for you, IJ. I hope that was helpful. And thank you, IJ. Just drum roll. It is your turn. You're welcome, IJ. It is your turn. I'm getting some command letters out today. All right, what are your main spicy thoughts about you? Let's see. Oh wait, IJ. Oh wait, I'm not done with IJ. Wait, I'm confused. IJ, was that? Hold on. I'm confused. So you did a mini, right? That was supposed to be a mini. Hold on. And why am I confused right now? RJ, is this a spicy like private? Oh, the mini was sold, and then the other. Okay, you were still before Jess, but you let me know if you want her to go first or you. Okay, I got you, RJ. So if you want, I'll do it as soon as I get off. I mean, it's up to you. It's up to you. Let me know. That's why I was like, wait, what just happened here? Did I do it wrong? Pink pants can go first. All right, got it. Got it. This is a rare occasion. I'm gonna mess it up. That's funny. All right, what are Jay's spicy thoughts about this? Oh my god, why am I getting the freaky songs for you, Just? And then they're rap songs, like like hip hop songs. Ludacris has a song. I gotta find it. I think it's called "What's Your Fantasy," and he be saying like, "I want to lick you from your head to your toes." Wait, let me look for it. Oh, it's called "What's Your Fantasy." I can't wait till you listen. Please listen to the song. I don't wanna move from the bed. want to put her through a wall. It's like, no. Yo, I was telling Annie that we should do a spicy live together. Cause yo, I can't wait. Cause we gonna be laughing. Just listen to. All right, I gotta pause that song because that song is too funny. All right. Let's see. What are Jay's spicy thoughts? Can I suggest? Girl, I feel like he's sexually frustrated because I got the Three of Wands reversed. And all right, let me just get more. Yo, he's in his head. Oh my god. You know what I'm getting? I feel like he's been very sexually frustrated. He could be, I mean, I feel like he still is. Yes. And I feel like because I have the Hermit, the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords, I feel like in his mind, he's like, and not to make you feel bad, but like it's almost like he knows. So it's a desire that he has that only you can like put out. Like he's like, no, I know that if I wanted some ass, like I could just hit anybody up. But it's I don't want to be intimate with anyone unless it's her. That's what I'm getting. Like literally that's what I'm getting with that. But let me pull more cards. That was like right away. Like he's just like, nah. Mm-mm. I only want her. Yeah, I feel like he could be like fantasizing about you a lot, like dreams, like just a lot of like random, like daydreaming. Girl, he's stressed when it comes to like his spicy thoughts. I feel like it's coming in so much that it's stressing him out. Let me get more cards. I want to pull more. I think I might have to pull. I'm gonna pull some spicy messages for you. Um, I feel like right now, okay, this is um he's definitely handling his business, okay, when it comes to you. Um he's thinking about moments that you guys have had, um specifically in the car. And I feel like he's like fantasizing about more of those. Like, um, girl, when I say like you are on his fucking mind, you are on his mind. It's like I'm getting like obsessed with you, okay? Um, I'm getting like it's almost like he feels like you're always there, like whispering, like the thought of you, or like even like he could be even remembering like your moans, okay, or like things that you've said, um, that they have not erased, okay. Girl, he when I say like he don't want nobody else, like I'm not saying that because it's you. Just when I say like he's incapable of thinking about anyone else. Like it's just you're on his mind that heavy that even sexually, like he wouldn't even he's not worried about anybody else, like at all. I feel like he wants to make you like weak in the knees, okay? Even but you know why? Because I feel like you'll make him weak in the knees. Like you know what I'm getting is like you wearing him out. Like I feel like he has not had intimacy in so long, and especially with you, that I feel like it's gonna be one of those things that is like I would say don't expect it to last long. Like I feel like, and I feel like he knows this. I feel like he knows that he's gonna come fast, and I feel like he may try to like do certain things to make you feel weak in the knees. So if he does come fast, it doesn't look bad on his part. He wants to have you hooked, but he's also hooked on you. So just know that he wants to have you hooked, like hooked on him. And I think it's because he's thinking about you so much and like fantasizing and like just like wanting to make love to you, like wanting to be intimate with you. It's gotten to the point where he's like, I want to get her so hooked on me the same way I'm hooked on her. I do feel like he wants to be very like soft and sensual with you. Um, and this could be like I feel like him massaging you, like touching your body, like massaging your breasts. Um, having his hands massaging your lady parts. Okay. Like getting acquainted with your body is what I'm getting. Like, yeah, like he wants your hair down, loose. Maybe he likes it when it's straight too. I'm getting like straight hair and like just caressing like the back of your neck. Like it's almost like you're straddling him and he's your butt ass naked and he's caressing from like head to thighs to toes. Like, yeah, I'm getting like full on caressing. Um, yeah, just her put your hands on me now. So I feel like he definitely wants to. I feel like again, it's going back to the. He knows that he's probably gonna come fast. Um, so he's gonna make. I want to say like the foreplay is gonna be longer. It's gonna last longer than the actual intimacy. Okay, I mean that's part of the intimacy, but you get what I'm saying. The foreplay is gonna be more. It's gonna last longer than the act. Okay. Um, I feel like he's in his like he's like I need her touch, like I need her touch. He's feeling very eager, um, to feel you like really up close and personal. That's why I was getting like the straddling because if he's sitting down, you're straddling him like you're you're fucking close to him. Okay. Um, he wants he wants your hands all over him too. Um, while he has his hands all over you. Okay. So like very like hot, intense energy here. You might be sweating, like you might feel your ass sweating. Yeah, through a fucking wall. Just kidding. Let me not scare Jess. Yeah, you see, I feel like he wants to take it slow. I got the world and the moon here. To me, it's like I want to take it slow because I want it to last long. Again, the act is not gonna may not last long. Okay, so everything else like it, and it starts from before you guys even get naked. Like this could be like you guys like watching a movie that you like, not a sex movie, but you know, like having dinner Like it feels like a prolonged session, like rubbing your feet, um, like like caressing your hands, like little things like that, caressing your neck while you guys are watching TV, like maybe like having you lay on his chest is what I'm getting to. Yeah, it feels like a orgasm that's like growing slowly. Okay. He definitely wants you to wear something sexy. I'm getting like stockings and a garter. I think that's what they're called, the garter. And like a mini skirt, pink. Why am I seeing pink? I'm seeing pink. He might want you to see you in pink. Um, but this is the thing. I feel like he wants you to wear whatever makes you feel sexy. Like if it's fishnets, like I mean he wants to see you in that, but as long as you're feeling sexy and good in it, okay? Um, yeah, I feel like wearing it's specifically like getting fishnets, like the fishnet stockings with the garter. Show me more on this page of pentacles. He wants to show you how compatible you guys are even through sexual acts, okay? And then after everything is all said and done, he wants you to sleep in his shirt. He wants you to sleep in his shirt. He finds it very sexy to see you in his clothes. Um, and he wants you to wear the shirt with no panties, like nothing under. And he might give you a shirt that's like really short, where like your ass and lady parts are out there. Okay, so yeah. Show me the Ten of Swords. Girl, I just heard your love feeds my soul. Um, this is the Ten of Swords, like that finish him. Like I feel like why he wants to prolong things, because I feel like he may know that may be more sensually like satisfying to you. Not that the act isn't, but he knows that like the foreplay is super satisfying to you. Um, because I just feel like he can't control himself when he's in you. He's not going to be able to control himself. And okay, so I'm hearing like you have a gift of satisfying him easily. Where again, like other people, this is why I get like he's not worried about other people because they don't satisfy him. Like if he has seen anyone in between this time, like he's like, yeah, I'm not satisfied. Not physically, mentally, emotionally, sexually, spiritually, nothing. Okay? Your love is different. Your love stands out. The way you love him, the way you like care about him, yeah. I also feel when he fantasizes, just I do feel like the thought of you possibly being with someone else makes him increasingly jealous, okay? Um and yo, it's crazy because that energy is really strong. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he sees like let's say he's looking at your Twitter and like let's just say he's really lurking and he sees you talking to someone specifically like consistently, he might do some crazy shit, okay? Because jealousy makes people do some wild shit. Yo, he loves your hair. I just heard I want to play with your hair. Um, so again, he's fascinated with your hair. I feel like he's longing to put his hands in your hair. Maybe even pull it while doing the act. Um, I feel like remember how I was saying like there's gonna be things that he's gonna do leading up to the sexual act. Like this could be like massaging your scalp. Okay. Um, he may want you to like massage his scalp too. He may want you to play in his hair too. It's very pleasurable to him. Okay. Show me this page of wands. The nine of swords. Um, yeah, definitely playing in your lady parts, okay? Putting his fingers in, maybe having you taste yourself, okay? Um, girl, he's like feeling very like there's a lot of urge here. I'm getting a lot of handsy stuff, okay? So I don't know if you've ever told him like that you like his touch because he feels that he can definitely like satisfy you with his touch. Um, not just with his touch, but you get what I'm saying? Like that's something that he may know that you liked, or maybe like when he's touched your body before, like he the way you reacted, like he could be remembering that. Because I'm getting a lot of like remembering past events. Um, I also feel like he wants you to show him that you want him. Okay, he wants to feel needed and wanted. Okay. Um, and I just heard take your time. So I feel like he's why take your time. Um, with soft touches, it's just I feel like again he wants things to last. Like he wants to savor the feeling, okay? Um he wants like for every breath, every caress, and every kiss to linger. Um he wants the pleasure to build up, which is what I was getting throughout this whole reading. Um until you both, simply explode and fall asleep. Um he's definitely coming in with a more gentle approach than that one reading we did that a while back. Um, he feels like there's no need to press too hard to get the outcome that you guys desire. Okay. Um, I do feel like casually he wants to be kinky. Wants to try different things. Um, the usual thing. I feel like the caressing and all that stuff can be fun, but I feel like I feel like he may feel like it's also important to switch things up every now and then. You don't have to do anything wild or like crazy, but at least like, explore other things. Um, like it'll benefit both of you to add a bit of spice and variety into the mix, not always do the same kind of stuff. Um, I feel like he'll also, another thing that I'm getting is like with this Nine of Swords, I just feel like he's so like I'm getting hungry for your love. I'm getting like him craving your love and like the romance that comes with it. So again, I feel like because he's connected to you, like I just feel like in general, compared to anybody else, more emotionally, that that's what feeds his soul. Okay. Of course, getting your nut off is cool, but what comes after that? Like most people feel empty if there's no emotional attachment, right? Um, so yeah, that's what I'm getting. I'm also getting like he wants you guys to just get lost in the fun, get lost in the pleasure. And again, is I get him like wanting to nourish you. So this feels to me like feeding you breakfast in bed, giving you vitamin D, and then um in the morning feeding you vitamin C. So that's what I'm getting, Jess. I hope that that um gives you some like context or the clarity. I just heard I feel like for him when you guys are together, and you may feel like this too, like the world stops when you're together. Okay. Another thing quickly that I just got to, I'm getting like he wants to know what turns you on now. Like if like I mean obviously everybody changes, right, and grows over time. So I feel like he's interested in knowing like what like he knows what satisfied you then, but he wants to know like what satisfies you now. Like what if anything has changed. He's willing to make the adjustments. He does want things to be see, he wants to emotionally I'm sorry, I didn't even tell you the tarot cards, but so you got the Queen of Cups here too. Like he wants to like fulfill you emotionally. Like he wants to show you that he cares, that he loves you, but also have fun with the Sun card. I feel like honestly, I'm gonna tell you something. He could be staying up at night. Like I think that he tries not to think too much, or fantasize too much before he goes to bed because it keeps him up at night. And I feel like it's getting stronger and stronger. So that is what I have for you, Jess. Those were fun today. The readings were fun. Jess, hold on. Please listen to that song because I want you to laugh. If I'm not mistaken, there's a part where Ludacris says "face down, ass up." But it says in the public bathroom or in the back of the classroom, however you want it. Lover, lover, gonna tap that ass soon. Oh my god. Yes, please listen to the song because I want you to fucking laugh. The song is this song is so old, just oh my god. I'm gonna tell you, I should not have been listening to this song when it came out. I'm gonna tell you right now. In 1999, and I was what? Let me see. Oh my god, I was 13. Oh my god. Oh wait, it says in late 2000, but over here it says 1999. Oh, it was recorded in 99. It came out in late 2000, September of 2000. So I was 14, right? I was 13. Let me see. Hold on. I was 13 going on 14. I used to listen to some shit that I know my parents, if they knew, they would be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" That's when the box. Remember the box, IJ? Was the box still out in 2000? I know BT. Yo, BT Uncut used to be crazy. BT Uncut, oh my god. You could see ass and coochie on there. Like so back then, like they used to do, how they do the explicit songs and then they do like the not so nasty version. Well, BT used to have uncut, and where some of the videos, like they used to have the clean version of the videos, and then they had the explicit videos. Right? Was it BT Uncut, IJ? The song came out before Jess was born. Oh my god. Jess, what year you were born again? Typically explicit hip hop R&B tracks down. Tracks known for suggestive lyrics and provocative videos from the early 2000s. Nutty Tip Drill, Ludacris Peep Show. Oh three, yeah, he wasn't even thought of. Where the hell IJ at? Stalking his possessive. Alright, well, I'm gonna head out. It was a fun live. Just I'm gonna miss you on Saturday. When do you come back? I'm saying come back like if you're coming to see me. Like if we live together. Well, I'm sure you'll peek in when you get it if you get a chance. Late Sunday, okay. Yes, it's your trip, okay. Alright, well I'm gonna close out. I'm sure I'll text you, Jess. Oh, I gotta stretch my legs. I forgot I gotta get up early tomorrow. So I will see you later. I mean, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Good night, everyone.